Y'all ain't got no excuse to be bald-headed no more. You don't like... This is a rant. This is a rant. I'm about to rant, so here it goes. Hey guys, this is Goldilocks Does That, and this is my channel, Goldilocks Does That. And you know what? This is a hair rant. At first I was like, oh, I'm not gonna rant, but no, I am. I'm gonna rant. Because like if you have been a follower for me for some time, which I cannot believe some of you like still follow me, because I've been so like inconsistent, like God bless you and thank you. Like thank you so much for continuing to watch my channel. Like I really appreciate you. But you know, I remember like I was like one of the first people to start making like hair videos on YouTube, which is like wild. You know, and like it was like such a struggle like back then, because like we didn't have like these awesome hair care products. Like, you know, like the braid and the weave game back then was like just so trash. Like even like the way you straighten your hair was just like so like trash. And I would be on the long hair care forum. I have actually not been on a long hair care forum in like years, like maybe like 10 years or like something crazy like that. I should go back there. Like I should go back there. It used to be, it was a paid, you had to pay at one point because we had to keep the trolls off of there, but I don't know how it is now because I literally have not been there. But I remember like being on the long hair care forum, and like we were like doing all sorts of like crazy stuff because we just did not have like the hair products that we needed to like have long beautiful hair. So there was like all these crazy methods we were doing to just like keep our hair long. Like I remember one method in particular was like wetting your hair, putting Vaseline on it. This sounds so wild now. Wetting your hair, putting Vaseline on it, and then wrapping it like in like some kind of plastic wrap or like a shower cap, and then of course like covering it with a scarf or whatever you use to cover it, and just like wearing your hair like that to keep it moisturized. Like that's so wild. Like we were so depraved. Like it was like it's like so sad, you know. And you know, I have locks now, obviously. So my hair care routine, other than obviously, you know, bleaching it, is a lot more simplified, but I still like use like so much information that I use that, you know, I got from like the long hair care forum. And you know, it was wild. Like I also used to go to what was the name of the website? I'm probably gonna like mispronounce it, Naptuidity, or I think that's how you pronounce it, which was like a natural hair care forum. And that's where like the natural like Nazi was born. And then like, you know, I remember like women on that forum used to be like, if you dye your hair, if you straighten one color, you're not natural anymore. Like you hate yourself, you know. Like I hope that forum is still around. I hope they loosened up a little bit, but I hope that forum was still around because it was really helpful. Like I remember a post on there, and this young lady, she said like she would get her braids like really tight. Like she would get cornrows and she would get them like really tight, and she said like having a little bit of tension like forces your hair to grow. And they just like murdered her. Like they were like so unkind. Like I mean, even on a long care forum sometimes they could be like pretty unkind. But it was like a wealth of information. And like I went to like the beauty supply store to get, what did I get? I don't even remember what I got. Like oh, I needed some toner for my hair. So I went to the beauty supply store, and I typically like don't go to the beauty supply store. I just like order my toner online or whatever, you know. I went to the beauty supply store. So anyway, I walk in and I'm like, what the, like there are like shelves and shelves of like all these like natural hair care products, all these like deep conditioners. Like yo, listen, when I was like on my hair stuff, like all they had was like relaxers and like petroleum based jelly like product. Like that is all you can get. And then you can get like some gel that was gonna like, you know, freeze your hair into oblivion, and then you have white crust falling off of it, and then it, you know, all your hair just fall off. Like that was like the extent of like black hair care. And like I walk into like a beauty supply store now, and it's like, oh, like all these like beautiful like products and options. And I was just, I was just like really blown away. I'm like, dang, I feel like so cheated, And then on top of that, not only that, right? Like we were on, when I was like on the long hair care forum heavy, we were on protective styling. Like that is what you did. You protective style, you wore it in cornrows. And now, like, it's so easy to protective style. Like back then it was like a pain in the butt. Like literally you had to wear like same hairstyle like every day for like a year. Like like really. Now like the crochet game is ridiculous. Like they have so many options for crocheting. Like it's insane. Like when I had crocheting when I was in high school, and I remember me and my family, we took this trip to Vegas, and they only had like one kind of crochet braid, and it was like these little tiny braids that kind of look like micros. They were actually really pretty, but that was literally the only option. And I remember vividly like these joints like just falling out of my sister's hair and like she was like leaving a trail of like crochet weave like in the casino. And yeah, and I think mine was straight, and I remember hers was like wavy, but they were like so pretty, but that was literally like the only option. And now they have like every kind of like crochet braid you can have. They even have crochets that look like other kind of braids. Like what? Where was these options when I feel so cheated. Like we were struggling about back then. Like, yeah. And then like if you wanted to straighten your hair back then, we didn't have no flat irons. We did not have flat irons. We had like, all you had was a hot comb and a blow dryer. That's it. And you didn't have like the good blow dryer. Like now they be busting out these silk press. Like I be watching them. I follow all these people on Instagram, these stylists in Atlanta, and they just brush out the round brush and that joint be straight. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I had? I had a little square joint. I probably still got it, or at least got one with the little comb on it. That's what I had to straighten my hair. And then like you can do like a roller set. That was like the healthy way to do it. And it's like now like these silk press like videos I see are like outrageous. Like there's like it I'm like angry. I'm angry because we've spent so many years struggling. And then you have like YouTube, which is so amazing because of like there's so much information like how to take care of your hair, curly, straight, like whatever. Like it's just mind-blowing like how far like the black hair care industry has come, like since I was young, like since I started making like YouTube videos. Like when I started making YouTube videos, I had a relaxer, and that was pretty much like the only option. Like everyone had a relaxer, and now it's like there's this beautiful plethora of like hair care options, and like it's so beautiful, but also kind of makes me a little mad that we had like struggle through hair care. Like we didn't even have like basic hair care to like take care of myself. Like there is probably no way on earth like I could ever have blonde hair up until like 5 years ago. Like it would have all just fell off my head. And now there's like all these options, and I mean it's just not fair. It's just not fair. Like I just can't believe I walk in a beauty supply store and the weave is phenomenal. Even let's talk about weave too. Let's talk about like getting human hair. I remember that they used the like I never did it because I was cheap like that. Like I never wanted to spend a lot of money on weave because I don't know, it was so hard to find like good weave too. That's another thing. So I remember the women on the forum would like order this hair right from India or China or where they order it from, and they said that good hair, like they knew the hair was good if it had like little lice in it. Like that, like like that's just wild. Like that you know, just to have like good extensions, like that was like, that's how you had to have a good extension. You knew it wasn't like processed or, you know, actually like plastic mixed in with the hair, you know. And that's like the extent that people had to go through to make sure they were getting like good extensions. Now extensions is everywhere. Everybody and their mama selling weed. Like you can just order some weed from AliExpress and it's all good, and you can get any kind of weed you want. You can get pink weed, purple weed, curly weed, not so curly weed, straight weed, wavy weed. Like you can get everything. Like there is like so many options for like hair extension, for protective styling, for conditioning. Like it's dope to like have your natural hair now. Like yeah, we've come a long way. Like I'm kind of low-key jealous. I'm like, seriously, I'm low-key jealous. I was like, dang, like, you know, if I had like all these different options, like my hair care journey would have been like so much easier, you know, but I didn't. And I kind of like really like struggled through, you know, caring for my hair. And that kind of sucked. That kind of sucked. But what I'm happy about is that you, ladies and gentlemen, do not have to go through that. Like you have no reason to struggle. And that's another thing. Like there is so many options right now. Like there's really no reason to struggle through hair care. Like there is so much information here on YouTube, so much information on the internet, so many great products just at your freaking fingertips. You could just go to the beauty supply store or go to the beauty supply store or go to like Amazon.com and you can get whatever the you want. It's crazy. Like I remember, okay, this is one last thing. This is the last part of my rant. Is I remember, some of you may remember this too. If you remember it, like let me know, hit me in the comments, like say something. Do you remember when Carol's daughter first started? It was literally one product, and and it's been like, they still have the product, I think. I can't remember the name, but they like reformulated it, because when it first started, it was horrible. They had a website, but it was a horrible website. It was a pain in the butt trying to order it, and then when you got it, it was like thick, it was like thick like clay, and it didn't smell good. But like, and then like, just to see, like I remember Carol's daughter's first website. Like I remember the product, I remember like buying it, and I remember I hated it. And then now it's like this like now it's this amazingly huge brand. It's like smells amazing, and they have it in like Sephora, and they even have like standalone like Carol's daughter stores, like Carol's daughter's stores. I've seen it in Pentagon City Mall. It's in there, at least it was. I don't know what's going on now. I haven't been there in a while, but yeah, Carol's daughter is like really a great, you know, symbol for like the black hair care industry. Like first it started off like with barely anything that didn't work, that didn't smell good, that probably wasn't even good to your hair, and then it had this beautiful evolution into like stuff that was nurturing and worked and smells amazing and like makes your hair grow to your butt, you know. So yeah, anyway guys, I'm sorry for ranting, but I just walked in the beauty supply store and I was like, wow, why? This isn't fair. Anyway, let me stop complaining. Like, if you remember those days when black hair care sucked balls, like leave it in the comment section and let me know what you think. I want to hear you rant too, if you're ranting, or I just want to hear your appreciation. I just want to hear from you, because I like you guys. I think you're dope. And yeah, that's it.